Good morning, it's Celeste from Ujjayi Studio, and this is my week 1 update for you on following my ketogenic diet I have decided on and my 5 and 2 fasting. So just to get to the nitty gritty, first of all, I've lost just about 2 pounds. My waist has gone down about an inch, and hips have gone down barely any because that's where I hold all my fat, being a estrogen full woman. I've lost about a 1/4 inch off my hips and thighs, which to me any change there is awesome. So the protocol I've been following, of course, following my ketogenic diet. I don't keep track of calories necessarily. I'm not trying to restrict them. I more or less say I eat when I'm hungry or when I'm bored, which isn't the best thing in the world to do, I know. So I only fasted 1 day last week. I was working every other day, and I know it's not an excuse, but with it being my first week back to work in about a month, I wanted to make sure I was fully on my game. Even the one fasting day I did, totally fine, easy peasy. So this week it's going to be the full protocol. I'm even now starting to think about doing a more of an extended fast, possibly 3 days, possibly 7 days. It's in the works. It's not fully formulated yet. It's not necessarily for fat loss or weight loss, which I know that's going to come part and parcel with it, but more for like cell autophagy, clearing out all the stuff that doesn't need to be there. I've been listening more and more to podcasts in regards to, of course, ketogenic diet, because I think that's such a cool thing, but also about fasting and how it's actually very good for us, which I know people are not going to be super happy to hear that. What, you want me to stop eating food? That's one of the key things for survival. Yes, it is one of the key things for survival, but I don't think we necessarily have to eat as much or as often as we do. That's another podcast altogether. So long story short, seeing changes already, 2 pounds. Mentally totally fine. It's hard to get my brain back functioning work mode again. That's the only thing. Being in a country where we had minimal English, or very, let's call it dumbed down English, it's been a little challenging for me to remember my full vocabulary again and get back to complete sentences. But that is coming back just like everything else. So of course, you can always follow our journey on this YouTube channel. You can check us out, www.ujjayistudio.com. Website might be down for the next little bit. We are getting it to look like a real website, so anybody who actually goes to check it out, which I see lots of people go to check it out, it's gonna look legit instead of my capabilities of building a website. I am not a web designer. I am not an internet anything. So again, www.ujjayistudio.com. Again, I'll be coming back at you next week with week 2 updates. See ya.